Harare, Reuters, Zimbabwe. A Euro trademark's former Vice President Emmerson Mnangagwa will be sworn in as president on Friday following the resignation of Robert Mugabe after nearly 4 decades in power, state broadcaster ZBC reported on Wednesday. Mnangagwa, who fled for his safety after Mugabe sacked him 2 weeks ago, will land at Manyama Air Base in Harare at 6 p.m., 1600 hours o'clock GMT, ZBC said. Mnangagwa. A Euro trademark's sacking prompted the military takeover that forced Mugabe out. Mugabe. A Euro trademark's downfall came suddenly for a man once faded across Africa as a liberation hero for leading his country to independence from Britain in 1980 after a war. The 93-year-old had clung on for a week after the army takeover, with ZANU-PF urging him to go. He finally resigned on Tuesday moments after Parliament began an impeachment process seen as the only legal way to force him out. People danced in the streets of Harare and car horns blared at the news that the Mugabe era was finally over. Some brandished posters of Mnangagwa and Army Chief General Constantino Chiwenga. Speaker of Parliament Jacob Mudenda is due to hold a news conference at 10:30 GMT. Mugabe led Zimbabwe from relative prosperity to economic ruin, presiding over the forced takeover of white-owned farms at the end of the century, which devastated agricultural foreign exchange earnings and led to hyperinflation. Alleged human rights abuses and flawed elections prompted many Western countries to impose sanctions in the early 2000s, that worsened the economic problems. Though new investment from China softened the blow, most of Zimbabwe. A Euro trademark's 16 million people remain poor, squeezed by chronic currency shortages and sky-high unemployment. A Euro dark pasta Euro. If Mnangagwa can arrest Zimbabwe. A Euro trademark's economic decline, deliver clean elections next year and woo back bilateral support from Western states, new investment could begin to flow. A Euro transition from Mugabe to Mnangagwa could mark a major and positive shift and put Zimbabwe back on the foreign investor radar. A Euro head of equity research at emerging market bank Exotics Capital, Hasnain Malik, said in a note. A Euro many of the ingredients of a great frontier market are in place in Zimbabwe: human capital, infrastructure, natural resources, and diaspora. A Euro. However, there are doubts about Mnangagwa. A Euro trademark's reform credentials, while a large section of the Zimbabwean public are hostile toward a man who, like Mugabe, stands accused of participating in repression. He was internal security chief in the mid-1980s when Mugabe deployed a North Korean-trained brigade against rebels, during which 20,000 civilians were killed, according to rights groups. A Euro dark past is not going to disappear. They will be following him around like a piece of chewing gum on his shoe. A Euro International Crisis Group. A Euro trademark's Southern Africa senior consultant Piers Pigu said. A Euro for him to really be seen to be doing the right thing, he Euro trademark's going to have to introduce policies that fundamentally undermine the power structures of ZANU-PF, through a shift to genuine political pluralism and a decoupling of the party and state. A Euro. Nicknamed A Euro or Nguina Euro, or crocodile in the Shona language, an animal famed in Zimbabwean lore for its stealth and ruthlessness, Mnangagwa issued a statement from hiding on Tuesday calling on Zimbabweans to unite to rebuild the country.